Let me do my countdown. 1, 2, 3. Welcome back to ASIS 2017, Dallas, Texas, at the ASIS Hub. That's booth 1613. I got too many numbers to remember. And now I'm going to have trouble with Miss Jennifer Hackenburg talking about my next company and guest. Dahua Security? No. Dahua? Say it.
It's Dahua.
Dahua. That seems so easy when you say it.
It is. It's so easy to say, but apparently our logo gets everyone confused.
Well, and speak about that logo is all over the place. You have it outside.
I know.
It's wrapped around every elevator and escalator.
It is.
Tell us what you guys do.
Well, what we do is we are in the industry for actually a multitude of different types of products. We have everything from HD CVI, which is our proprietary analog HD over coax technology.
Okay.
We have 4K technology.
HD over coax.
Right.
All right, that's interesting. All right.
Yeah, so actually with the HD over coax, the great thing about that is that now you can get that ultra high resolution that you were only able to get from IP cameras years ago.
That's fantastic.
So now you don't have to rip and replace your cabling. You're able to utilize that cabling infrastructure for any number of reasons of maybe why you want to stay on that cable.
Well, but the camera's not analog still, right?
The camera is analog. It's HD over coax.
With an analog camera. Now, it's interesting because I was talking to somebody a couple years ago at ASIS, and they said, listen, this is the first year that digital cameras surpassed analog cameras in sales.
Yes, I remember that.
And that was only like 2014, and we go, no, you mean replacement? And he goes, nope. People still bought analog cameras more than digital 2 years ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
But we finally hit the tipping point.
Okay.
Yeah, we finally hit the tipping point where IP sales are actually more than analog today.
Okay.
However, people are still holding on to that analog infrastructure for a number of reasons. Biggest reason, cybersecurity. Everybody is worried about that.
Yeah.
I mean, with your cabling for coax, you don't have to worry about those hacking issues.
Yeah.
It's over coax, and so a lot of people still feel secure about maintaining that analog infrastructure.
Okay.
Other thing is latency. You're not going to get that latency, especially when you're using a PTZ camera. With analog. So there's a number of reasons why you would want to stay on the coax, and so now you have that ability, but you're still able to have those high the megapixel cameras, the ultra high definition, but still be able to utilize your coax.
Now, I've heard of this technology, but briefly. Not a lot of people do it, right? Are you kind of one of the leaders in this?
No, we are.
Yeah.
We are. We have the proprietary
for
HD CVI. We're the manufacturers, and we own that technology.
That's fantastic.
Correct.
What else do you guys do?
Well, in addition to that, we are actually in the process of introducing our new EPOE system.
Oh, that's a lot of acronyms. Okay,
yeah, that is
hit me with that one.
That is a lot there. So the issue today with IP cameras is that you can only go so far, about 100 meters, 1,000 meters, or 1,000 feet with an IP camera.
Okay.
However, with this new technology, again, it's a proprietary technology from Dahua, and it's the EPOE stands for Enhanced Power over Ethernet. And what that means is that you're able to go long distance.
Okay.
You're able to go 3 times longer transmission distance than an IP system. So those type of applications that you need to go long distance, you have that ability with our EPOE
And we're not talking wireless, we're talking still got a cable, but we're just extending that to 1,000.
That's right.
Oh, that's
Cat
fantastic.
5, Cat 6.
Yeah.
You still have, you're able to go without any type of repeater. So think about that in terms of how much money you're going to be able to save if you have that long distance transmission that you're trying to go.
Oh, yeah.
But then you don't have to add those repeaters on there and that extra cabling, plus the installation time completely drops down. So you're saving about 30% in comparison to installing a standard IP system by just going with our EPOE technology.
So Dahua Security, I got it right?
Yes, Dahua Security.
You're now in second place for my second favorite product. There's one person a little bit ahead of you.
Oh, yeah?
Tell me some more. Let's see if we can make you number one position.
Okay, so the other thing about EPOE, which is fantastic, okay, so you can take it and actually take your coax and turn it into pure IP with one of our passive converters. It's called an EOC, Ethernet over coax passive converter. And what you do is you attach that to your camera, to your EPOE switch, and to
Bring
your
your microphone back for me there. There you go.
and to your EPOE NBR,
Right.
and you have a pure IP system using coax.
Wow.
So now those coax users are saying well, I want to go to IP though. I don't
Right.
want to do the HD CVI. I want real IP for one reason or another. Who knows what it is? But now you can say, well, you know what? I'm going to save you a lot of money because we're going to save on that infrastructure,
Yeah.
that coax. You're not going to have to rip and replace it.
Well, people don't get this, right? It's all about conduit, right? And I used to be on build projects where I designed from the ground up a building security system when they're building it. And I said, can you put future conduit in there? Well, that's expensive. I want 2 extra conduits. Why? Because it's going to be more money 5 years from now to stick that in when there's no conduit space.
Right.
And so now I don't have to screw with that. I think you're tied for first place.
I'm tied now.
You're tied. This is
I'm tied.
fantastic. No,
Great.
this is we have crumbling infrastructure in America, right? We're not big on that, and it's not because of cost or money necessarily. It's also because of people's ability to understand the technology, and they're afraid to switch.
Right.
And you're making it work and bringing it up to the level of efficiency and technology that's.
And it's eco-friendly.
That's
Why
right.
destroy the environment
That's
and
brilliant.
rip and replace
Yeah.
when you don't have to?
How long you guys been
Reuse
around?
it.
How long you been in business?
Well, we've been in the North America market for just 3 years now.
Turn your microphone like this for me. There you go.
3 years now we've been
Okay.
in the North American market. We are number 2 globally, worldwide,
Okay.
and in the security industry.
Number 2?
Number 2, that's
Wow.
right. We are. We're number 2. And like I said, we sell end-to-end solution. We
Yeah.
sell everything from your light cameras, your very economical cameras, all the way up to your big project type enterprise cameras, NBRs, you name it.
I am impressed.
Thank you.
Jennifer Hackenburg,
Nice.
DahuaSecurity.com. I
That's
got it.
right,
I'm going to
that's
get it right.
right. Thanks,
Thanks for
Chuck.
coming on SecurityGuideTV.com.
Yeah.
And you're welcome to call in anytime. I'm doing our show. We can show some products and stuff. This is really
Oh, I'd
fascinating.
love to.
I think a lot of people
Love
will be very
to.
interested to know that if they have something in place, they can keep it and make it better.
Yeah, reuse
That's
it.
fantastic.
Why not?
Thanks for coming on SecurityGuideTV.com. We'll be back in a few minutes here at ASI's 2017, live from the floor of the Expo. Take us out, Mr. Lewis. Take us out, Mr. Lewis. Take us out, Mr. Lewis. Take us out, Mr. Lewis.